8 high-paying jobs you can learn and earn from home. Have you been wanting to work from home? I mean, I think everybody does at some point in their life. But you know what? Nowadays, a lot of people have to work from home. With all the things that are going on in the world, it's super important to be able to earn a living even if you can't leave your house. So in this video, I'm going to show you 8 ways you can earn money from home, and you can learn to do this in just a few days and be earning money and more than what the average person is earning in America right now. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey, I'm J.R. Fisher. Been selling online since 2009. Sometimes work from home, which is kind of nice, okay? And I've sold millions of dollars of both digital and physical product. And what I've figured out along the way is some things work, some things don't. And what I do is I share those things with you on the channel, the things that don't work and the things that do work, to prevent you from wasting your time. That way you get more results faster, okay? Now, I would also like for you to subscribe. If you're new to my channel, there's a big button down there. Hit that subscribe button. Next to it, there's a bell. Looks like this. Hit that bell notification, and when you do, you'll become part of the Fisher family, the VIP group that gets notified every single time I do one of these videos. Okay, so let's jump right into it. But I also want to, I have a temporary thing I want to do. I have a $97 e-commerce course, and I'm going to give it away for free. I'm going to put a link in the description below there. So click that link, grab my course, no credit card required, just click and learn. Now, have you been working from home? Put that in the comments below. Tell me what you do from home. Have you wanted to work from home but not sure about what you need to do? Put that in the comments. I'll be happy to answer you there too. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I want to show you these 8 things that you can do to earn money from home. I will say that working from home is kind of awesome because, you know, you could sit on your couch, you could sit in your recliner, you could sit at your kitchen table and actually earn a living. The problem is that a lot of people just don't know how to go about it. They may think that they have to have certain, you know, really difficult skills, when in fact, the skills to earn money at home can probably be learned in less than 2 or 3 days. Now, I want to start with some really simple ones to earn money from home. Now, obviously, if your skills are higher, you can earn more money, but these here are things that almost anybody can learn in a few days and be making money tomorrow. Now, you also may be thinking that there's no market for this stuff, but there is. Believe me, our company alone, you know, employs people from their homes in the Philippines and India and all these different places around the world to work for our company. So I know they're in demand because I actually pay these people. Now, the first one is translation. People need translations. Now, if you speak any language and English, people need English translated into, you know, Filipino language, into the Indian language, into, you know, Spanish or whatever. And there's a big market for that. You can go to websites like Upwork and just type in translation and you can find plenty of jobs there. You can go to PayScale, you can go to Glassdoor and you can see what this pays and you can just charge those rates. As you can see on the screen right now, this is 3 different locations here. ZipRecruiter is saying anywhere from $12 to $50 an hour. PayScale is saying anywhere from $13 to $41 an hour. And then Glassdoor's got a yearly income there of $32,000 to $73,000 a year. So there's your proof right now that you can make money. Number 2 is editing and proofreading. There's a lot of people who try to write in English, but that may not be their native language. So since it's not their native language, they need somebody to go through and clean that up, make it sound right, make it, you know, palatable for Americans so they can consume it in English. There's a big market for that. Now, as you can see on the screen right here, the amount of money a proofreader makes varies. It says here, from my experience in interviews with other freelance and proofreaders, you can expect to make between $25 and $44 per hour as a proofreader. If you choose proofreading niche, like proofreading court transcripts, you can earn even more per hour. So the more targeted you get with this proofreading, you know, whether it's, you know, survival industry, whether it is SEO related, whether it is cooking, whatever it is, the more targeted you get, the more the rate goes up. Now, that doesn't mean you have to just target one area. If you've got 4 or 5 different niches that you want to target with your proofreading, you can do that. The fact is, so many people are writing emails and blogs and ads in English, but it's not their native language, that they really need help cleaning that up. Now, number 3 is software testing. This requires some skills, okay, for you to do software testing. However, you can get the skills. Now, what I did is I found a course right here. You can see it on the screen now. Software Q&A testing, the complete course, for $11.99. So if you want to do software testing from home, you can go there and do that. And this course here is $11.99. That's pretty darn cheap. It says here there are 2.5 hours of on-demand and 14 downloadable resources. So in 2.5 hours, you can learn how to do this. Now, number 4 is landing or sales page designer. And a lot of you may be thinking, well, I don't know how to do coding. I don't know how to do these pages. I don't know how to do all this stuff. You don't even have to. But I will tell you, this can, people charge from a simple page for 25 bucks, going up to thousands of dollars to design these things. So these particular pages can make you a lot of money if you think about it. Even if you're charging $100 a page, do 4 pages in a day, that's 400 bucks, 4 times 5, 2,000, that's $8,000 a month. So you can make a lot of money doing these pages. Now, if you don't know how to design these things, I suggest you using some of the softwares that are readily available out there, like ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is a great one. You can do sales pages, landing pages. You can use lead pages. That's another great one for producing sales pages. My favorite actually is Kartra. Kartra has templates for everything. You go into Kartra and if you want a sales page, an opt-in page, whatever it is, they have a template there. You can just plug in your client's information and produce the page for them. Now, in the description below, I will put a link to Kartra. You can click the link and go watch a video on what Kartra does. And that way you actually don't have to learn much at all because the template's already there. And when you get Kartra, it's going to help you make all these things. So you can go out and market your services for sales pages or landing pages and use templates that are already pre-made. Now, the link will show you a video and everything that Kartra does. However, it also will give you a discounted price on the software. If you choose to opt in to get the software, you can do a trial for only $1, so that's pretty cheap. Number 5 is copywriting. Copywriting has become a huge industry, and here's why, because at this point, every company now has to produce content. That's what people want now. They don't want to go to a site and just buy a product. They want to read about the product. They want to read about the industry. They want to read about how to use these products, so they need copywriters. Now, I pulled up this screen here on Glassdoor, and it shows the average copywriter is making $58,465 a year. And I will tell you, that's not a bad income from staying home. And you got to also factor in, if you're working from home, like I'm showing you how to do in all these different jobs, you don't have to pay for transportation anymore. You don't have to buy the clothes for the office anymore. You don't have to buy your lunch out. You can save a lot of money if you're actually working from home. Number 6, video editor. If you have any skills at all at editing, and the truth is you can learn these skills, okay? Nobody's born with video editing skills. So any of these things where you're editing people's videos for them, if you can make these videos a little bit better for them, you can earn a good living. How much does a video editor make? It says here, film and video editors earn an average hourly wage of $28.97. Not bad. I know people that charge a whole lot more. Typical salaries are between $14.77 and $56.82 per hour. But understand you're doing this from home, so you're cutting out a lot of expenses also. I know a lot of video editors are charging $100 an hour. And where do you do these? Well, you could use iMovie. If you have a Mac computer, that's a free program you can use. You can use Adobe Premiere. You can use Final Cut Pro. Now that's a paid program, but it's a really robust program. You can do a lot with it. I use Camtasia. I like Camtasia a lot. It's an awesome, movie editing software, but there's a lot of free ones out there too. So you could initially start off doing editing with free softwares and then move on to one of these paid ones. Number 7, photo editing. Now, photo editing is really important because nowadays people are really into it. If you go to Instagram or Pinterest or whatever, the photos have gotten really high quality. A lot of these influencers are posting their photos, but they're not that great. So you could offer your services to these people. What I would suggest you doing is going to some of these people where you see the photos are not that good. Maybe there's a restaurant that's posted some pictures. I would download those pictures. I would edit them to make them look a lot better, send them back to them and say, hey, look what I did with your picture here. Would you like to hire me to make your pictures look better? A restaurant has to make their food look really, really good. Some of these influencers, whether modeling or doing makeup or whatever, they have to make those photos look really, really good, and they could use your services. So I would show them up front what you can do, send them a message, and you're going to find that you'll get some clients. Now, if you don't want to contact them directly, you can go to a site like Upwork or Freelancer and just put your services up there and wait for people to contact you. If you don't know how to edit photos, no problem. I would suggest you go to Peter McKinnon. He has one of the biggest photo channels on YouTube. You can go through and watch all of his videos. He has courses also. I'm not affiliated with it at all, but I was amazed by his channel and how much you can learn on it for absolutely free. Number 8 is a POD business. What's POD? POD is print on demand. You can design your own t-shirts, mugs, hats, whatever, and put them on some of these sites. You can put them on Printify or Printful, and once you do that, they actually drive the traffic to the site and you can sell your t-shirts. You don't have to invest in inventory. All you can do is come up with a design. You can do the design yourself. You can hire somebody to do the designs. Most of these t-shirts don't have much design to them. They're basically simple words on a shirt that make a statement. If you're going to use one of these sites like Upwork or Freelancer or something like that, I would suggest you getting as many ratings as soon as possible that you can. Now, how are you going to do that if you don't have any jobs? All you have to do is go in there and find jobs that are out there. Maybe somebody's posted one, for $50, and just contact them and say, I need to get some good ratings. I'll do your job for $5. I'll do it for $10. And basically your first few jobs are going to be absolutely free or just a few bucks. And now you've got some examples of stuff to put on your profile so that you can show other people, and you've got some ratings. It's really easy to get ratings that way. Just put forth the work first, okay? And you're going to get the ratings, and then you'll get all the work you want afterwards. Have you tried to do some of these things? What are you doing? Are you making some money from home right now? I want to hear about it. Put it in the comments below. If you have questions about any of these things or anything related to selling online, please put it in the comments below. Don't forget, I have a $97 e-commerce course that is absolutely free. You can get it in the description below. No credit card required. Just click and learn. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. There's a bell right next to the subscribe button. You got to hit it. You got to turn on all notifications. That way you're part of the Fisher family, and you'll be notified because you're a VIP every single time I do a new video, and you won't miss a single one. Thank you so much for listening to this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.